Y'all know where you go.
That was a good pitch maneuver.
I'm used to the tracking.
All right. On the tone drivers.
I'm going slow. I'm going slow. Here we go. Oh!
I think that'll work. All right, guys, this is our 8-scale electric buggy A main. Last race of the night. Hope you guys enjoyed some Friday night nitro and electric racing off-road. Sean Thomas taking that #1 spot right now. Looking like Garrett Martin made a mistake, dropping from 1 to 4 in the second lap. Let's see what happens here. Still a 10-minute race, so anything can happen. Got 130 down, 830 remaining. Sean Thomas out front running a 23:10.04. 2.3 back is Uncle Leon. And second, Rowe, 9/10 back in third. Martin, half a second back in fourth. Power, 6.7 back in fifth. Glorioso, 2.1 back in sixth. Nino, 2.2 back in seventh. And Chambers, 3.9 back in eighth. Uh-oh, got one coming off the track already. Martin taking his car off the track. Well, see if I can find the leader. This looks like Sean Thomas coming down the front straightaway. Oh, Chambers Martin broke his car, so he would not be able to continue racing. He just filled me in. Conteleone, 1.2 off of Thomas in that #2 spot. Looks like that race is going down the back straightaway right now over the whippet double, over the roller into the front straightaway. Thomas, a little loose coming down that front straightaway under power. Conteleone just 1.4 off of him right now, so there's a race right there.
Ah, traction rolls.
Sean Thomas being smooth as always. Coming over our front side double right here. He's followed pretty close from Conteleone, but he's gaining off of, he's not gaining on him because Sean Thomas is actually turning some nice smooth laps. Thomas running a 25.870 last lap. Conteleone running a 27.078. But let Barry Rowe close into him in that third spot now. He's just 9/10 off of him, so he needs to get on the power, keep that separation. Only 3.1 seconds separate 1, 2, and 3 on the track. Cool man power, he's just 11.5 off of that third spot. Glorioso, 10.8. That was our V bump. He's moved himself into that fifth position. Nino, 13.7 back in that sixth spot. Chambers, 2 seconds back in seventh. And Martin off the track.
That's leader lap traffic. Thank you.
Oh, God, I'm stuck with somebody.
Sean Thomas through the wall ride. Conteleone through the wall ride. Looking like Barry Rowe right behind him. Nice battle for that #2 spot. And both of those guys aren't too far off that number one spot. They stay in line like this, they can't get up there and get into a battle with number one. See how this breaks down. We will take all our podium picks after the racing done for the night. Had a lot of guys out marshaling, pitting, everything like that. Francis will take all the podium picks. Rowe just half a second off of Conteleone. Sean Thomas working his way through some lap traffic. And number 2 and number 3 in tow. Nice little battle. Looking like that's Nino kind of in between them there. He is going a lap down. He didn't want to mess up their race. Kind of tapped Barry. He tapped Rowe to kind of let him get a little bit less space between him and Conteleone. Still have a second separating them though. Those 3 guys not making any mistakes. Stay at 1, 2, and 3 down the straightaway. Just 2.2 seconds separating your top 3 on the track right now as they work their way through some lap traffic. Sean Thomas through the roller coaster right now into the Indy double. Sends it. Both 3 of those guys send it. Coming up on Kiko Man Power now to put him a lap down. Power's going to get his card punched. What happened here? Looking like Sean Thomas let both those guys by for position. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, Conteleone flips it over.
You got them mixed up.
No, that wasn't Conteleone. Conteleone's taking the lead now. Rowe in second and Sean Thomas in third. So he's gonna swap it up and put the pressure on those guys. Let's see what happens here. See if those guys stretch it out. There's still just 2.4 seconds separating your top 3. Just number 1 went to 3, and 2 and 3 moved into 1 and 2. With 2.5 minutes remaining on the race clock, we got Conteleone out front on a 23:10.01. 1.3 back is Barry Rowe in second. Sean Thomas, 2.6 back in third. Power, 27.5 back in fourth. Chambers, 29 seconds back in fifth. Nino, 4.9 back in sixth. And Glorioso, 1 minute back in seventh. And Garrett Martin breaking his toy car and coming off the track. Rowe just 9/10 off of Conteleone for that number 1 spot. Let's see how this shakes down coming down the straightaway here. Putting pressure on him. Sean Thomas kind of fell off a little bit. He's 3 seconds off of him now. So they're kind of running away from him just a little bit. Got Glorioso in between them in this little lap traffic. Nice little battle there. Rowe falling in very closely behind. Oh, Conteleone almost puts it on his lid over that back, the Indy double in the back. See if he can keep that pressure on him. Rowe's trying. They're both walking away from Sean Thomas right now. Conteleone a little slower through that whippet double than Barry. Rowe just 9/10 off of it, so less than a second separating your number 1 and number 2. 3.6 back is that number 3, Sean Thomas. Lap traffic moving out of their way to let them race for that number 1 and number 2 spot with 30 seconds remaining on the race clock. They're going to get another lap in to battle this out. Let's see how this breaks down. They might get another lap in after this one if they can keep it going the way they are. Barry Rowe pulling right up onto Conteleone. putting the pressure on. Oh, goes to put the pass on him and couldn't get it quite done. Sends it over the whip and try to win it. Let's see what happens here. 3, 2, 1. And Rowe gets caught at the loop. Right on it. Rowe, you're done. Thomas, you're done. Everybody finish the lap you're on.
Oh. All right.
Looking for Chambers, Nino, Glorioso. There's Nino. Everybody is done. Cantaleon takes the win with a 24-10-25.